Thank you very much. I now invite ICOMOS to present the nomination of Risco Callado and the Sacred Mountains of Gran Canaria Cultural Landscape in Spain. ICOMOS, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Risco Caído and the Sacred Mountains of Gran Canaria Cultural Landscape encompass a central mountainous area on Gran Canaria Island, sheltered by the Caldera de Tejeda and formed of cliffs, ravines, and volcanic formations. A culture that seems to have evolved in total isolation until the arrival of the first containing a large number of cave art images. The early Canarians preferred areas dominated by volcanic material and tough sands, which were relatively easy to sculpt using stone or bone tools. ICOMOS recommends that the property be inscribed on the World Heritage List and further requests the state party to strengthen some management mechanisms as outlined in the additional recommendations of the draft decision. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairperson.
Well, after having heard such favorable comments of welcoming to this decision, it's with great pleasure that we declare this decision 43.8b.33 approved. Thank you.
Y al felicitar a la
And thank the Ministry of Sports and Culture of Spain. Would like to thank ICOMOS for its excellent work, as well as the members of the committee for their comments, where they welcome the inclusion of this property on the World Heritage List. We'd also like to thank the World Heritage Center for its commitment with the convention. With this inscription, Spain is adding one more property, which is an example of the island cultural landscape and shows the cultural diversity that exists in our country. I would like to let our representative of the Canary Islands, by its Director of Heritage, take the floor now. Of our people of the Canaries, we would like to welcome the recognition that is given to us by the members of the committee and those who have signed the convention as well, thanks to which this site is now on the World Heritage List. We have always been aware of the fact that nomination of the Sacred Mountains of Gran Canaria nomination was not really an objective, but rather a setting that allowed us to move towards recognizing this and validating it for future generations. It's a heritage that all of you have recognized today. You've recognized its outstanding universal value, and it's a place that is an example of the odyssey of cultures of the islands, territories which were trapped between the heavens and the sea, and that also have taken advantage of their Amazigh roots, and which has been maintained throughout time by those who have lived on the islands of the Canaries. Thank you to all who made it possible for this to happen today. Madam Chair, I would just like to ask you that just for a few seconds, if you could listen, please, to the sounds of those islands, sounds of the past, but that we can still hear in our memory today. Thank you very much.